Hello and welcome to Surakarta. Behind me there's a traditional music and dance performance going on. Let's listen in real quick and then we're gonna go to Pasar, which is behind me, and we're gonna get some traditional Javan food. Let's go. Alright guys, that was enough music and dancing. Now it's time to get our dinner. And I'm here at this biggest market here in Solo, Surakarta. We're gonna go and explore the market. We're gonna see what traditional food and drinks they have. I know es dawut is a big one. I know gudeg from Jogja is also being sold in Surakarta. It's only an hour away. Jogja is so close to here. Anyway, we're gonna explore this market that's just over there. But first, let me show you the canal. Wow. And here it is, guys. Pasar Harjonagoro Solo. That's the full name of this place. Looks bustling. Obviously a lot of people now. It's only about an hour, even less, maybe like 40 minutes until iftar. Because I'm here during the last day, or maybe the second last day of Ramadan. So, yeah, Eid al-Fitr is going to happen super soon. This place looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Let's head inside and let's get some food. Funnily enough, there's a Taoist temple on the other side. I haven't seen that in Indonesia yet. I knew there was a Christian minority, but I didn't know there were Taoists here. That's really cool. So beautiful. So first things first, I'm seeing a lot of wholesale things. Not really food or drinks, but here we go. There's some fruits. That's a cool one. Okay, maybe we should get some oranges to start us off with. Alright guys, I just realized that this is a wholesale market and not an actual food market. So we're going to change location real quick. We're going to go to an actual food market. I'm going to catch you guys when I'm there. That was a bad mistake. Alright, currently on the way to the actual food market, which is on this street. And you see how all houses do not have more than 3 floors. And that's because in old Surakarta, as in old Jogja, houses were not allowed to be bigger or taller than the Kraton. And that is why they're all kind of small. There are some newer ones, those are taller, but the old houses are all 1 or 2 story buildings. But anyway guys, the Ngasopuro market is coming up now, and I'm gonna get some food there. I did not realize the other market was only for wholesale, but that's okay. Well guys, the first food stall that I see is a durian one. That is not something I'm going to have. I tried it on camera in Malaysia and it was not very good. Oh my god, look at that cat. On this channel we like to interview cats. Okay, this one does not want to be interviewed for the life of it. Hello. Psst, psst. And with that we've made it. This is the entrance to the food market, although right here there's only closed so far. But let's find the food because I'm getting hungry. I do wonder if Solo has its own traditional cuisine though, or whether the food is pretty much the same as in Jogja. I know I've seen gudeg around, I've seen es dawut, obviously, as I mentioned. Is there something traditional to this city in particular? Or is it just a different variation of the food they eat in Jogja? That's what I would like to know. So if you guys have an idea, please let me know in the comments. And until then, I'm going to explore this market. There is unfortunately a copyright situation over there with some Arabic music. But I'm going to get a sugarcane juice first. Look at these rickshaws over here. There it is. Let's get one for 8,000 rupiah. Hello. Can I have 1 sugarcane juice? One. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. This is the sugarcane juice. Let's try it and see if it's better than the sugarcane juice I've had before in Vietnam and in Malaysia. Alright, let's see. Oh wow. This is really good. It's not as sweet as the other sugarcane juices I've had. This is much better than the one in Malaysia and the one in Vietnam. Crazy. I had no idea there was such a severe difference in sugarcane across Asia, but there is. This one's a lot less sweet and a lot better. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is prayer time. It's Maghrib prayer, which means iftar is upon us. After this insane sugarcane juice, it was really, really good. I found out that this market is only open on Saturdays, and luckily it is a Saturday, so I totally lucked out here. And this is an antique market in Solo, Surakarta. Look at it. That is so cool. Let's check it out. As I said, only opens on Saturdays. No, this is a cafe, but it belongs to the antique market. Wow. And there's a mosque over there. This is such a beautiful place. I think this is where the antique market is supposed to be, but either because of Ramadan or because of the time of day, it's already closed. But you can still kind of see what this is supposed to look like. You see these frames for windows, wooden frames. And wow, this is also called Lina Antique. Street's called Sugeng Rawu. This is beautiful. And this is a neighborhood where people live. This seems to be one of the busiest places in Solo. Let's see if we can cross the road. But I see some carriages, I see some horses over here. Look at that one. That is very cool. This right here is a particularly busy street with some restaurants. So let's see if we have some luck and we can get some traditional Surakarta food. Now this looks pretty good, to be honest. Bandeng Shiga. They have ikan bakar. Bakar is grilled. So something grilled. I think ikan is fish. So this could be a seafood restaurant. Oh yeah, I see some fish over there. Looks very legit though, very traditional. And here there's some street art. Look at that. That is beautiful. Just look at the rows of street art here. That is absolutely beautiful. It's probably some social commentary as well that I don't understand. Now what I do understand is that I love cats, and there is one. Very cute, I wish it was real. On this channel, I'm committed to say hi to every cat and pet every cat that I see. This is my reminder to you guys that if you like cats, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. Now this looks like a batik store, decorated for Ramadan in green and yellow, and batik is a very special Indonesian technique of making textile, which is pretty cool, very unique to Indonesia, also very popular in Jogja. So I do see this city of Surakarta as a small version of Jogja. And here's one more. Two textile stores next to each other. Hello. Some sweet Indonesian grandmas. All the people here are very nice, very kind, and always say hi and smile. Look at the street art around here. I can't get over it. It is so beautiful. And the whole street is the best street I've seen in Surakarta so far. Motorbikes on the other side of the road. Look at that. And parking here in Indonesia costs about 2 or 3 or 4,000 depending on the place for the entire stay. So on the one hand it is pretty affordable, but on the other hand, no matter where you go, you have to park and you have to pay for parking. So if you go to several places in a day, it will definitely add up. This right here is a mall, the Pasar Singosaren mall. Let's enter. There's some food over here, some snacks being sold. And this is the mall. Looks very traditional. Wow. The first moment you enter this mall, it stinks like cigarettes. I think people are smoking inside, which is not the best. But yeah, it's a very old mall. This is pretty interesting actually. I prefer this to a new mall because this shows the heart and soul of this city. Look at it. In the middle we have Ramadan clothes. And then over there are telecommunication stores, Oppo, Vivo, and all those brands. But let's head up to the upper floor. This is actually really fascinating, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I came here. Second floor has a store called Matahari. Alright, could be a department store. This is air-conned. The lower floor was not air-conditioned, so this is already an improvement. And we have some cool clothes. Now this looks pretty much normal for any mall that I've seen so far. Now look at the cool clothes that people are wearing here. This is very traditional for Raya, I suppose, for Eid al-Fitr. I'm not going to stick around on this floor too much. There's a third floor, also Matahari, but probably different stuff. Let's check that out as well. Alright, now this mall is weird. It is honestly weird. This is the third floor of Matahari. To get here I had to walk through this walkway, which is wild, to say the least. The toilet's over there. This is actually hilarious. And then over here is the exit ramp, where goods are being delivered, and there's the parking lot as well. What is this mall layout? I've never seen anything like it. Some massage chairs. This is the most random place I've ever seen in my life, I swear. Look at the accumulation of stuff over here, and then everything here is empty. A few phone cases. This is ridiculous. This is so funny. And the upper floor seems to have some billiard. Oh my god. This mall is insane. and I love it. Is this better than Plaza Indonesia and Pacific Place? Let me know in the comments, guys. But with that, I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I will see you very, very soon in another video here from Indonesia. Bye for now.